Is your home not selling? I'm Lindsay Vallandingham with the Symphony Group at Keller Williams Louisville East, serving the greater Louisville and Southern Indiana communities. And today I'm going to give you 5 reasons why your home might not be selling and what you can do about it. Number 1 is price. The price of your home is going to dictate the market that you're in, of course. And price can be the biggest change in your market. It can either attract more buyers to your home, or it can actually turn buyers away so that they're not even looking at your home. A really good indication about whether you're priced well in the market is how many showings you're getting. If the market feels like your home has value as compared to all the other properties in the market, then you're going to have showings booking. So if you've got several showings in a week, your price probably isn't very far off. If you're receiving feedback from your showings that is negative, that can help you dictate where your price should be in the market. Now, if you're not receiving any showings at all and weeks go by without any showings on the house, that's a really good indication that your price is just too high. Making a 3 to 5% adjustment in your list price can open the door to new buyers. And here's a tip. Buyers shop the market in $25,000 increments on commercial sites like Zillow, Realtor.com. So if you are close to one of these $25,000 increments, go ahead and lower your price to that nice round number. It opens up a market on both sides of that number. So if you're shopping to $450,000, you're going to open your house to buyers who are looking up to $450,000 and buyers who start at $450,000 and go higher. The second reason that your home may not be selling in today's market is because of its condition. As I suggested, you're going to have showing feedback from your showings, and that feedback might indicate some concerns that buyers have about the condition of your property. If you're constantly getting feedback that things need to be repaired, maintenance needs to be done, those are items that you should address sooner rather than later to make sure that your house is in the perfect condition for the price that it is set at. Now, some people would choose to have an inspection before they list. You can do that. You can address issues as they arise. You can take the recommendation from your real estate agent about what needs to be repaired at the home. In my personal experience, the front exterior of the home is the most important place to fix up and make it look really nice and fresh for your showings. Buyers tend to walk fairly quickly throughout a home, so they aren't usually focused on little details throughout the home. However, buyers may arrive before their agent, or they may spend a little extra time at the front door area as their agent is opening the lockbox and accessing the home. And while they have a little extra time to stand in one place and look around, a lot of them make decisions in that moment that lead to their perception of the condition of the home beyond that front door. So make your front door freshly painted, nice landscaping, really make the condition of that area really top notch, because it's going to set in the mind of those buyers that are walking through the front door, oh, this is a lovely home. They take great care of it. And that is the impression that they will walk through the rest of your home with. Number 3 is probably the most crucial in my opinion. And that is your presentation and staging of your home. And when we talk about staging, a lot of people think setting my couch up this way instead of this way, because we've all watched the TV shows where they do those kinds of changes. But staging starts and ends with clean. The cleaner your home is, the more the buyers that are walking through can imagine their own life in that home. And I mean clean when it comes to your personal possessions and decluttering the space, but I also mean clean in your grout lines, in your floors, cobwebs in the corners. Anything that can make the space feel fresh is going to allow buyers to envision the changes that they're inevitably going to want to make. Paint color is something that we often discuss. You need to neutralize your paint color. Yes, that is absolutely helpful. But just having a clean space can help buyers think about the color that they might like. If the home feels unclean, buyers struggle a lot more with imagining the changes that they would like to make to the house. And every buyer wants to make changes. So it's difficult to just assume what color something should be, or if you should paint your kitchen cabinets. Those are Those are personalized things that the buyer probably wants to do themselves. So if it's really clean inside, the buyer's imagination can run wild with what they would like to do to the home. In addition, though, you do want to make sure that things are depersonalized, decluttered. I always say the Airbnb effect. If you've ever rented a home and you walk into it and you're not quite sure that anyone has ever really lived there, that's the look you're going for. It looks nice and it looks like maybe someone could live there, but there aren't any clothes in the closet. You start to think like, I'm not sure anyone actually lives here. And believe it or not, that's the level that we're going for, is we want people to walk in the door and go, wait, does someone live here or is this staged? That's perfect. Number 4 is marketing the property. Your home needs to be well marketed so that you are attracting buyers to the home. And the first place we talk about is in your listing itself. The way that the listing is presented online is everything. If it doesn't look great online, buyers are going to choose to see other homes in person. So marketing the property online with excellent photography is a must. If you look at your photos online and feel like they aren't showcasing the home in its very best light, you need to have new pictures taken. You also would want to have a floor plan available to buyers online. You might want to have a video that shows a walkthrough of the home. All of these things can help buyers see the home online, and then once they decide to come see it in person, they've already fallen in love. So take a look at your online marketing and make sure that it really captures exactly what your home looks like. And speaking of which, if you do go back and make changes, if you've been on the market for a while and your feedback says that the home needs to be freshly painted or it needs new flooring, if you make those changes, you need to get new pictures taken, because new pictures are what are going to draw folks back into the market. There are a lot of tips and tricks that great realtors will use to make your listing look fresh and new after you make some changes like that to the home, and that can really change the way that your property is marketed all at once. So if you decide to invest into the property after it's already been on the market, make sure that your marketing strategy changes to reflect the changes that you've made in the home. Number 5, last but not least, strategy. Your real estate agent is your partner in this and should absolutely be your confidant and the person that is most responsible for getting buyers into your home and ultimately getting your home sold. Your real estate agent should be working with you on a daily and weekly basis, looking at the market, viewing other homes in the neighborhood to make sure that you are priced competitively, to make sure that your home looks its best online, and to make sure that the home is continuing to stay on top of the market as the market changes. The market, the week that you listed your home, may not be the market of 2 months later when you're still sitting there. Your agent needs to be following along as the market shifts and moves throughout weeks over time. They need to be checking in on your listing and how it compares to the competition that buyers are looking at. Buyers have more choices now than they've had in the last several years. And how does your home look among the other choices that they have in the market? You obviously want to look the best and be the best value so that your home sells quickly. If you have struggled with sitting on the market, have a conversation with your agent and ask them, what can we do to make our home look the best and be the best positioned to sell in this market? Here at the Symphony Group, we focus on delivering top-notch customer service to all of our sellers, and we get our homes sold every time. If you are looking to sell your home in the greater Louisville or Southern Indiana market, give us a call, because we are going to be your partner through every step of the way to make sure that you have the best listing experience possible, that you get the best price possible for your home, and that you leave happy. Email us at SymphonyRealtyGroup@gmail.com.